and a story of regret. There was once a man who believed deeply in true love. He was patient, certain that somewhere out there was the perfect person for him. But year after year, no one seemed to appear. Every Christmas, however, someone from his past returned, his former love from Vancouver. She still cared for him and quietly hoped they might find their way back together. But he didn't want to mislead her. To keep distance, he asked different friends to pretend to be his partner whenever she visited. To her, it looked as though he had moved on. She never showed her pain, but inside, she wept silently each time she saw him with someone else. Still, she never gave up. Every Christmas she came, still hoping, still holding on. Finally, after years of waiting, she could no longer hide her feelings. She confessed to him that he was still the only man she had ever loved. Though he was touched, he remembered why they had parted. He believed she wasn't the one he had been waiting for. So with a hardened heart, he turned her away. She never returned again. 3 years passed. He continued his life, still searching, but somewhere deep inside he missed her presence. On Christmas in 1995, he went to a party alone. There, through a casual conversation, he suddenly realized the truth. All along, the one he had been waiting for was her. She had always been the one. He had mistaken his search for perfection, when in reality, love was never about perfection. It was about building something together. In that moment, fear filled his heart. The fear of losing someone forever. He rushed to call her. The overseas line was busy on Christmas Eve, but he tried again and again until finally, at the stroke of midnight, she answered. He poured out his heart. To his surprise, she had never stopped loving him. Even after all those years, she had been waiting. They cried, they laughed, and they dreamed together of a new beginning. For the first time, it seemed they were given a second chance at love. But life can be unpredictable. Just 2 days before he was to fly to Vancouver, he received a devastating call. She had been in a serious accident. Despite hours of struggle, she didn't survive. The man was shattered. Regret overwhelmed him, not just for losing her, but for realizing his mistake too late. He wished he had treasured her when he still had the chance. The lesson, love, is not about finding the perfect person. It is about cherishing the person who truly cares for you. Don't let pride, fear, or hesitation hold you back from expressing your heart. Time is fragile. For those who wait, it feels too slow. For those who fear, it feels too fast. For those who grieve, it feels too long. For those who rejoice, it feels too short. But for those who love, time is eternity.